So my first impression of Source was just the vibrancy in the office, really. It's hard to describe, but it's a feeling, it's a buzz you get when you walk in the office. As much as they can, everybody seems happy, everybody gives the impression and feels like they want to be there, and they're all pulling in the same direction. So I think that's certainly was my first impression and continues to be. The first one I would say is the people, the environment. That leads on to the second thing really, which is like me, everybody looks forward to coming to work, which is quite unusual, and I've got a 2-hour commute. And I would say the third thing is probably more spiritual and nebulous than anything else, which is that we always seem to do the right thing. That's an emotional interaction really, rather than a physical thing. I genuinely believe it's great service. You know, a lot of our competitors talk about service, but we actively live it and breathe it. Everybody does, and we never stop trying to find ways of improving that. We made a decision a few years ago to put the customer at the heart of everything we do, and I genuinely believe we live that, and I think it tells in the relationships we have with our core market. Okay, so the thing I'm most proud of at Source is probably taking part in the Cardiff 10K in 2015, along with 23 members of staff, which wasn't just the race, it was the build-up, it was the training programs established by members of the team themselves, and the fact ultimately that we managed to raise in excess of £7,500 for 5 different charities, all very worthy, and a lot of them very small charities, so this meant an awful lot to them. That's easy. Twice yearly we have a party. We have one in the summer, we have one at Christmas. Partners are involved. Source foots the bill. They're usually very, very well attended, and they are legendary. I've made a point of being at every one since I've joined Source, and my wife even asks the specific date so she can get it in the diary very early on. So it's something I know everybody looks forward to, and it's something that we all work towards. So I would say that. This was a really tough one. What cake would I be? I've never ever come across this question before, so I had to give some real thought to it. And I absolutely love fresh cream slices. I can't have them too often, unfortunately, because there is a fat bloke inside me trying to get out. So I chose a fresh cream slice, largely because everybody eats it in a different way. It's a very difficult cake to eat without being very, very messy. And to me, that just speaks volumes for the person eating it, because it's all about them.